Here's a story. You walk up to the parade or mound. An umpire looks towards you. Its searchlight eyes glow. You burn up from inside out. You die. It's not bittersweet, glorious, or dignified, but it's the fate of 81 baseball players in the 11 seasons we've had thus far. We don't really know why it happens. We can only guess. It is but the will of cruel, faceless gods. Death is not new to baseball, as it is not new to life. But my most popular video is about Sebastian Telefon, who famously died twice. I'm tired of talking about it, so let's not talk of death, but of death transfigured. There was 1 incineration in Season 1, 17 in Season 2, 28 in Season 3, 9 in Season 4, 2 in Season 5, 4 in Season 6, 13 in Season 7, 3 in Season 8, 3 in Season 9, 2 in Season 10, none in Season 11. The increased numbers in Season 2 were due to incinerations being one of the only weather types present. In Season 7 they were due to Necromancy. The fans conspired to bring the first person to ever be incinerated, Jaren Hotdog Fingers, back to life at the end of Season 6. Jaren's a pitcher. Their balls ended up destabilizing the players they hit, making them much more likely to be incinerated during a solar eclipse. Worse, the instability spread randomly once it activated, creating a ripple effect of incinerated and unstable players to the league. Fans could only watch in horror and hope their favorites, who were constantly glitching in and out of reality, didn't get turned into ashes. This was a direct result of Jaren coming back from the void. The fans did it, and now they suffer the consequences. We don't really know why it works this way. We can only guess. It is but the will of cruel, faceless gods. Since guessing is all we have, and interpreting these signals is all we have, we make a reality of our guesses. The sad truth is that baseball is less random, unfair, absurd, and existentially annihilating than life itself. That's why we feel attracted to it. Our only real measure of control over baseball is how we choose to understand it. But that's enough, because we are seldom afforded such luxury outside of the diamond. But that, too, is the will of bloodthirsty gods, ones that are different, but no less obscure and even more cruel than the baseball ones. They provide no solace. But within the simulation, sometimes, the machine that is the universe turns its gears in just the right way, and we turn in step with it. We witness things that are wonderful, and our wonder makes them real. That is why baseball happens. On Season 7, Day 81, in one of these incinerations, while fire springs up inside of them, a batter hits a home run and dashes across the whole field. They reach on base, and they're ashes. They were Workman Gloom, hitter for the Canada Morris Stalkers, and now they're ashes. That is the fate of one out of the 644 total baseball players who have appeared in the simulation. We don't really know why or how it happened. We can only guess. It is but the will of cruel, faceless gods. We do know it happened though, so we can fill in the blanks. We can see Gloom's eyes lock with the umpires. We can feel them stop breathing for a second. The faces of 70 other incinerated players Gloom has been playing from the start, has known them all, fresh in their mind. We can feel Gloom's muscles contract and release, hitting the ball at a perfect angle, sending it hundreds of feet away as the stands explode in cheers, unaware of what's about to happen. Gloom's legs, our legs, move on their own, barely touching the ground. First base. Time froze on the beat of Gloom's heart, our heart as it pumps boiling blood. Second base. We think of that as a dot while it is more like a spiral, a stone thrown into a still lake sending ripples to out. Third base. Gloom is already history. They run legend. Home. And it's alright. Or at least a bit less wrong. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with someone else who would too. Subscriptions, likes and comments also help boost it in the algorithm. You can support the channel on Patreon or Ko-Fi and receive cut content, your name in the credits and exclusive updates. Links are all in the description.